Good morning, friends. Today we are going to talk about taxes. It is tax time. I'm sure a lot of you are filing taxes, maybe getting tax returns, maybe having to pay. Taxes, the way I see it, it doesn't make a whole lot of sense. We have tax incentives for businesses, for corporations that make them pay less taxes. I want to simplify that, and this will take a lot of work, and there will be more videos about this topic to follow, because there will be some detailed thoughts that have to get written down and everything, get a little bit more organized. But I think everybody should have the same tax rate. Let's make it all 25%. But then as you do things productively or that deserve a tax break, then you go down. And I want to kind of piggyback with, maybe universal health care. Again, these are thoughts, but let me know what you guys think. So if we all get universal health care, that'll all get taken out of our taxes, right? But say you're a healthy person and say you go to a gym or you work out or you eat healthy. Those would be things that you could submit to get a better tax rate. Make sense? For example, you shop at a all-organic store. You can use that as tax credit. Write that off at the end of the year. Part of my frustration with the way taxes are is that you have just uber rich people not paying much in taxes or incredibly low tax rates. If we all say our tax at 25%, obviously 25% on $50,000 income is going to be way less than 25% on $50 million income or $5 million or whatever. That's kind of how we leverage things out, where everybody does pay their fair share. I think that would probably work. But again, if you want tax breaks, you need to legitimately work for them. Either be healthy living or do something productive. Say if you're a corporation, I'll give you a tax break if you keep jobs in this country. But why on earth would we give tax breaks to companies sending jobs overseas? That doesn't make sense to me. I'm sorry, but that will be gone and done with. Again, incentivizing it. I'll give a company a tax break if they want to pay their people more. I'll give a company a tax break if they want to pay all of the health care for their employees. Does that make sense? I think it does. Again, it's incentivizing to do what's right, because we have a lot of things going on where people are, taking advantage of our tax system so that they don't have to pay. Also, all the drug dealers out there and people who are illegitimately making income that aren't paying taxes, what about them? And they're still getting benefits that the taxes pay for, so we need to figure out a way around that. One thing would be just a royalty tax on luxury items all around. I'd rather pay, if you're gonna make money illegitimately, and you're gonna spend that money on, say, an Escalade or jewelry or whatever you want, just to get rid of your cash, that's where we should get our taxes from those people. If they're not going to be honest and say, I'm a drug dealer, I'm gonna file my taxes today because it's patriotic. No, I'm sorry, people aren't like that. So I hope that makes a little bit more sense. I'll go into a little bit more in detail once we get our formal written plan going. A little bit more examples, but that's just some examples of kind of what I think. Let me know what you guys think, because again, the goal is to benefit everybody. The goal is to funnel the money to places where we need it, not to big corporations that aren't using it appropriately, not even paying their people. I just found out that a really good friend of mine basically left the company that he was working for because that company really just put him through the ringer, and he had enough of it. I hope it's a good thing for him, but he was a good employee, and it's unfortunate that the company had to treat him that way. So let's look out for each other. Make this more civilized humanity, because some of the policies that we have in place, it really doesn't look very civilized, and that's just my thoughts. So let me know what you think. Like, share, comment, post. Again, as much input from you guys as possible, gets the ball rolling, start the conversation. But it's Monday, so let's go to work. Peace, love, God bless.